Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. My name's Derek Ray and delighted to have alongside me, as usual on these occasions, Stuart Robson. And on the menu, it's action from the foot squad battles. What are you expecting?
Well, as always, I'm looking forward to this because both teams have strong aspects to their game. Both managers like to play attacking football, and we've got some good matchups all over the pitch.
And a look at the initial 11 for the Hornets.
Well, on paper, it looks a rigid 4-4-2, but
big chance here! And a goal! Just what the fans wanted to see. The ideal way to begin. Kenny Dalglish. Oh, what a stop! And played short. Oh, this looks useful. And striking it. What a magical save it was. Now, how about the short corner? Joe Willock. Oh, good idea. Could be in. And there it is! 2 goals in a matter of minutes. Incredible stuff. And regaining control of the ball. A chance to whip it in. McTominay. Keeping it out. They play with a short one here. Space available inside. They'll mark it down as a chance, but they need to take these chances.
well, it was close, but not close enough, I'm afraid.
Well, they're moving it around with real purpose here. Oh, great attacking play. Wasn't going to let that one get through. Well, a short corner here. Opportunity. Oh, terrific save. Who can he pick out? Now breaking at pace. Potential danger. So a throw in here. Riyad Mahrez. Oh, good vision. And he's apparently veered into an offside position, Stuart.
Well, that's tight, really tight. But he was just too anxious to make his run. He was in, though.
Kane. Hayes. Well, the Hornets moving the ball with purpose. Can he put it away? Oh, keeper dealt with it. Can he deliver it with accuracy? Good pose of threat on the counter. Showing a good reading of the game.
Yeah, that's good positioning and excellent reading of the situation.
Really good ball there. Willock. Will it go in? Oh, what a save! Let's see about the delivery. Took a touch on the way through. And quick thinking defensively. Mahrez. Letting the play flow. And passing it through. And the keeper taking care of the situation. Gabriel. Dalglish now. Nicely constructed. But timely defending when it mattered. So 1 minute of stoppage time. That's what the officials have said. Hayes. And so it is, the first... And away they go again, into the second half. Well, he loves drifting in off the flank. And there it is! Still life left in this game. And they have the momentum now. So back underway at 2-1. Tight contest here. Hayes. Kane. Well, she's playing with a purpose. And losing the ball there.
Yeah, they really did look solid on that occasion. Really good defending.
Teammates available. Just mistimed his run, and the flag going up. Intelligent defending. Plenty of space out wide for the Hornets. Willock. Well, a good place to win it back, and let's see what it leads to. And the chance slips away. Williams. Danger building. Oh, superb tackle. Good looking pass.
Well weighted pass there.
Plenty of players waiting in the middle. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Play on, said the referee. George. Well, maybe an opportunity here for the Hornets to extend their lead. Well, no escape, not an immediate yellow card, but the referee deals with him now. And off target by miles with that one, and a goal kick will ensue. Tristan Blackman. Now with Williams. It's a neat move. To level matters! Well, I thought that was going to be his second goal of the game.
Well, he's certainly looking a threat out there today, isn't he?
Well, she certainly made her mark on the game, and now the manager is making a switch. And a short corner, let's see. Oh, could be an opportunity here. Tsuyoshi Watanabe. Well, the attack carried an initial threat, but fizzled out. Now, perhaps they can counter from here. But nothing comes of it. Opportunity here. And good safe hands on display. A living, breathing example of positional sense. That might help them. Opportunity was there to increase their lead.
Well, has that just let them off the hook?
Mahrez. Well, did well to win the ball back. Nicolas Haas. Now let's see what the Hornets can do from this position. Well, it came to nothing in the end. He has teammates around him. Chance maybe to use their counter-attacking ability to good effect. Well, might be. Denied by the bar. Back in play here.
Well, what a dramatic finish. How close was that? They should be able to hold on now with not much longer left.
And a free kick given. Nicolas Haas. Decent chance. Determined defending.
Well, that's how to defend in those situations.
And the electronic board delivers the news. 2 minutes of stoppage time. Well, you really have to applaud the ambition. And that is going to be that. Well, a tale of woe in terms of the scoreline. And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical and technical analysis, it's Stuart Robson. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. An amazing piece of goalkeeping.
Well, that's a remarkable save. He just reacted so sharply there.
Danger still on. And a time for calm on the ball. Chance to cross. Magnificent challenge to win it back. And a throw-in it's going to be. Can they set up a chance? And here's how La Furia Roja will line up.
Well, they're going to set up as a 4-4-2, which means the front two will need to be clever with their combination play, dynamic with their movement and energetic with their closing down. I'm looking forward to seeing them play here today.
That will be a corner. Kenny Dalglish. Oh, disappointing end to that.
No chance of getting through on that occasion, was there?
Kane. Let's have a look at the initial 11 for the visitors. Gianluigi Buffon is the goalkeeper. Farrell Williams plays alongside Scott McTominay in central midfield. And leading the line today, Kenny Dalglish. Cutting in. And look at this! And a goal! 1-0 it is. They've been pushing for the opener, and now they have it.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back, and it's a good run, matched by a very cool finish. What a great goal that is.
So the action underway once more, and the onus is on La Furia Roja to mount a response here. And teammates around him. Now they have possession in a good area of the pitch. That was going in.
That's great defending there.
Belong. A gift for any goalkeeper. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Zivzivadze. It's a fierce effort. Well, the goalkeeper is thankful that it wasn't a better effort than it actually was. And easily intercepted. Referee deciding to give the free kick. The save made following the free kick, and he was able to hang on to the ball. Intercepted at the right time.
Yeah, that really did stop the move in its tracks.
Kane. Blanc. Oh, nice ball over the top. Well, on the verge of hearing the half-time whistle, and they've mostly silenced the home crowd. Interested to get your take.
Well, they've worked hard and played well to be in front here, but they now need to keep their focus as we approach half-time.
And that's handled without any trouble at all. Farrah Williams. Teammates available. Oh, genuine chance. There it is. 2 to the good now, and that gives them a buffer.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, and the finish is clinical. Hitting it cleanly beyond the keeper, that's a good goal.
So the ball rolling again. 2-0 the score. Zivzivadze. Well, just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages here. And with that, the first half draws to a close. And away they go again, into the second half. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Blanc. Furia Roja finding space on the flank. Taken by the keeper without any fuss. Williams. Will it happen for them? Another goal! And surely there's no way they can throw this away. Absolutely dominant.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best, and it makes the striker's job so easy. All he has to do is make the right connection. It's a lovely goal.
This is looking rather comfortable for them. 3-0. Maybe dangerous here. What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick.
Yeah, they got themselves into a really good position there.
keeper didn't have too much time. Zielinski. Plenty of support here. Well, you really have to applaud the ambition. Can he find the net? In it goes! Such a complete performance. 4 in front now. A lopsided contest, 4-0. Blanc. And the referee allowing the game to flow, using advantage. Counter-attacking possibilities. Need to get bodies back. And the precision was lacking. Throw-in coming up. So 2 substitutes to come on in one go. Throw-in has been awarded. Oh, this looks useful. Successfully cut out the pass. And there it is! And no wonder she's off celebrating. Trying to really get at the opposition here. Douglas! Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Kane. And Turner has it now. On to Mandroiu. And a good run onto it here. The save was a good one. Andre Ratsiu. Interesting pass. Well, in the final analysis, not quite precise enough. Goal kick here. And time for the change now. Ten minutes to go then. Mahrez! Well, that's asking for a yellow card. Opportunity. That was going in. It's a short corner. Well, they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity. Five minutes left. Danny Mandroiu. Superbly read and executed. Well, La Furia Roja showing good width here. Just can't get it past him. And there it is, the full-time whistle here, and it's a victory for the visitors.
What a good performance that was. They did most things right, and their attacking play was inventive and had a real cutting edge. That was a really dominant display from them today.
really have to applaud the ambition. Can he find the net? In it goes! Well, you really have to applaud the ambition. Can he find the net? In it goes! Such a complete performance. 4 in front now. Well, you really have to... Well, you really have to applaud the ambition. Can he... Well, you really have to applaud the ambition. Can he find the net? In it goes! Such a complete performance. 4 in front now. Well, you really have to applaud the ambition. Will it happen for them? Another goal! Will it... Two to the good now, and that gives them a buffer. Oh, genuine chance. There it is. 2 to the good now, and that gives them a buffer. Oh, genuine chance. Oh, genuine chance. There it is. 2 to the good now, and that gives them a buffer. Cutting in. And look at this. And a goal! 1-0 it is. They've been pushing for the opener, and now they have it. warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. My name is Derek Ray, and I'm joined for commentary by the former Arsenal and West Ham player Stuart Robson. And if this game lives up to its billing, we're in for a riveting occasion. What might we see today?
Well, it doesn't matter how good...
Oh, look at this, Stuart, an opportunity. There it is, and just the ideal start. And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Farrah Williams. Nicely timed tackle. Lewandowski. It did look on for them, but not to be. Martin Ødegaard. Having to shoot. He's blocked it.
Well, that was brilliant defending.
Williams. Oh, big moment. And that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. And taken short. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. No advantage coming into play, and rightly so. The Three Lions moving the ball forward with purpose. Well, was very keen to make it a double, but it didn't quite happen.
Yeah, every time he gets near the ball, you sense that danger, don't you?
And a throw-in it's going to be. Well, there's an example of how to press high up. And a goal to really bolster things for them. Two in front. Well, he's got past his man. And cut out nicely.
Yeah, that really did stop the move in its tracks.
Mane. Endo. This is Robert Lewandowski. Teammates available. Is this the moment? And a goal! Increase their advantage to 3. Can they be stopped? This is looking rather comfortable for them. 3-0. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball 1. Mane. And the Three Lions being afforded too much room here. But timely defending when it mattered. Oh, he looks threatening. Oh, narrowly wide. So unlucky. Tristan Blackman. Zielinski. Oh, danger here. Could be. What a solid piece of goalkeeping. Short corner favoured. The inside route looking promising. And just over the bar, albeit narrowly. Martin Ødegaard. Despite the foul, they keep going. Well, that's a fine-looking pass. And now Lewandowski! Well, the keeper made the save pretty easily in the end. Referee set advantage. Zielinski. Williams. Oh, chance! Oh, great save!
Well, what reflexes from the keeper. That's a top-class save.
And they fancy a short one. That's a good-looking pass. Grimaldo. A tremendous block. Maybe room here for the counter-attack. Well, they couldn't quite use that break in the manner that they'd hoped.
Yeah, that's top-class defending.
Well, what's the referee going to do now? Well, it's a long way off target, and really, you would expect an awful lot better, wouldn't you?
Yeah, he certainly won't be taking the next one, that's for sure.
Zielinski. Not a huge chunk of added time. 1 minute. Martin Ødegaard. And there it is. So they get the second half going here. Mahrez inside, and the keeper able to hold on to it. We're being pressed here. Well, a swift challenge, and a throw-in coming up. De Bruyne. Endo. Can he find the net? Oh, that surely had to go in, but marvellous defending. And flag raised, offside.
Well, that was always going to be offside. He just needed to hold on to the ball that little bit longer.
Now, who can he play it to? Able to skip past his man. That is a magnificent run. Can he deliver? Simple catch, really. Kevin De Bruyne. De Bruyne. Well, there's a living, breathing example of positional sense.
That was excellent defending.
Donovan. Effective from Donovan. Well, nothing tight about that decision. Offside all the way. So making the substitution now. 30 minutes to go then. De Bruyne. Lewandowski now. Excellent vision. What a vital intervention. Could catch them on the break. And Donovan in position. Surely. Oh yes! It's gone in! And now a chance for them to revel in the moment.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back, and when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
No shortage of goals in this match. 3-1. Martin Ødegaard. Play on, said the referee. The man in a useful-looking position, but will there be an end product? No luck for Sadio Mane. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. Scott McTominay. Oh, genuine chance. Oh, and in! How about this? They're easing into the lead, and what looks impossible now might just be salvageable. True grit and determination on show.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
This looks promising from the Three Lions, and credit is due for that good piece of defending. Donovan threading it through. And the assistant referee has raised his flag. Offside. 15 minutes left for play. Oh, could be an opportunity here. Ødegaard. Well, going for power and so close to finding the net. Scott McTominay. Can he influence the game from this position? This could be troublesome. Might finish! Well, it's astonishing. A very unlikely comeback. But now they are level, having trailed by 3.
Well, here it is. 1v1 against the keeper, and the outcome was never really in doubt. He never looked like missing that.
So they get the game restarted, and the story here, back from the brink. Martin Ødegaard on the attack as there's to be late excitement. That's a good-looking pass. Oh, they were in a decent position too.
Well, that's a good turnover, isn't it?
Maybe room here for the counter-attack. And he's in. Tremendous vision, giving it their all in search of an equaliser. This could square the game, and it has! Such late excitement, and no wonder they're jumping for joy as we speak. Well, you don't get too many scorelines like this one. 4-4. Well, if you're wondering about added time, 2 minutes it'll be. It needs an accurate cross. That is that after 90 minutes. And so turning into something of a marathon. On they go. And he stopped them in their tracks. Could catch them on the break. Riyad Mahrez. Options in the middle. Oh, surely! Taking one for the team. Didn't look like a free kick. Now opening things up. Can he put them in front? Will this corner bear fruit for them? Put in by De Bruyne. And a throw-in it's going to be. Decent idea. And deflected behind, so a corner here. And De Bruyne firing it over. Could be a chance to break. Need to get back quickly here. But the keeper gets there. No trouble in the end. Martin Ødegaard. If you're wondering about stoppage time, 1 minute to be added on. Danger building. The first period of extra time is over. 15 minutes left. And so they continue. There must be a lot of tired players out there. Can they forge ahead? It's a goal! Despite their numerical disadvantage, they find themselves in front.
Well, as you can see, his movement is really good, which then makes the finish look easy. That's a decent goal, that's for sure. Well, you can understand Arteta's delight. That's a big moment in this match.
So underway again, and the question is, can they now put this to bed? Martin Ødegaard. White. It's with Ødegaard. Amir Rahmani. Gigi Buffon. Tristan Blackman. Andre Ratsiu. Nice looking move, this. This could finish it. And in all likelihood, that is game over. So little time left for a response.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a really nice ball to put him through. The vision to set up the chance is outstanding, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
Mane. This is Robert Lewandowski. Now looking dangerous here. Oh, a brilliantly timed tackle when it really mattered. Not a great challenge. We will have a couple of additional minutes at the end here. Oh, that's a goal at the wrong end. Well, it's every defender's nightmare. An own goal here.
Well, no question about this. As you can see, this will go down as an own goal.
The referee blows for full time. It ends in a victory for the home team. No complaints from the fans here.
It was a tight game. Both sides had their moments and chances, but overall, they just about shaded it. A well-earned victory.
This. This could finish it. And in all... Can they forge ahead? And it's a goal! Despite the numerical disadvantage. Can they forge ahead? And it's a goal! Despite the numerical disadvantage, they find themselves in front. Can they forge ahead? Can they forge ahead? And it's a goal! Despite the numerical disadvantage, they find themselves in front. giving it their all in search of an equaliser. This could square the game, and it has. Such late excitement, and no wonder they're jumping for joy as we speak. And he's in. Oh, a goal! Can you believe what we're watching? It truly is a comeback and a half. This could be troublesome. Might finish. Well, it's astonishing. A very unlikely comeback. But now they are level, having trailed by 3. Oh, genuine chance. Oh, and in! How about this? They're eating into the lead, and what looked impossible now might just be salvageable. True grit. Scott McTominay. And Donovan in position. Surely. Oh, yes! It's gone in! And now a chance for them to revel in the moment. And... Oh, look at this, Stuart, an opportunity. There it is, and just the ideal start. Williams. Well, there's an example of how to press high up. And a goal to really bolster. Is this the moment? And a goal to increase their advantage to 3. Can they be stopped? Oh, danger here. Could be. The inside route looking promising. And just over the bar, albeit narrowly. Williams. Oh, chance! Surely. Oh, yes! It's gone in! And now a chance for them to revel in the moment. Oh, genuine chance. Udegaard. Well, going for power and so close to finding the net. Might finish. Well, it's astonishing. A very unlikely comeback. But now... Oh, a goal! Can you believe what we're watching? watching. This could square the game. And it has. Such late excitement. And no wonder they're jumping for joy as we speak. Can they forge ahead? And it's a goal! Despite their numerical disadvantage, they find themselves in front. This could finish it. And in all likelihood, that is game over. So little time left for a response. And we will have a couple of additional minutes at the end here. Oh, that's a goal at the wrong end. Well, it's every... Oh, look at this, Stuart, an opportunity. There it is, and... Oh, look at this, Stuart, an opportunity. There it is, and just the ideal start. Williams. Oh, big bump. Well, there's an example of how to press high up. And a goal to really bolster. Is this the moment? And a goal to increase their advantage to 3. Can they be stopped? Oh, danger here. Could be. The inside route looking promising. And just over the bar, albeit narrowly. Williams. Oh, chance! Surely. Oh, yes! It's gone in! And now a chance for them to revel in the moment. Oh, genuine chance. Udegaard. Well, going for power and so close to finding the net. This could be troublesome. Might finish. Well, it's astonishing. A very... Oh, a goal! Can you believe what we're watching? This could square the game. And it has. Such late excitement, and no wonder they're jumping for joy as we speak. Can they forge ahead? And it's a goal! Despite their numerical disadvantage, they find themselves in front. This could finish it. And in all likelihood, that is game over. So little time left for a response. And we will have a couple of additional minutes at the end here. that's a goal at the wrong end. Well, it's every defender's nightmare. And oh... And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player Stuart Robson. And without doubt a match with the potential to bring genuine excitement. How do you see this one going?
Well, this should be a decent game today. Both managers will have a game plan, both teams have a certain style of play, and both sides will want to start quickly. I'm looking forward to this.
And the line-up for the home side. He's in with a chance. And a goal it is! No long wait for the opener today. 1-0 then. Fernandes. Have to close him down. Scott McTominay. Showing a great defensive instinct. Despite the foul, they keep going. Just can't get it past him.
That's how to get a block in.
Well-timed tackle. Unable to get himself back on side here.
Well, he was always going to be offside. That was the wrong option.
Plenty of room in the wide area. And the referee playing advantage. It needs an accurate cross. Holland. Holland! And fine goalkeeping. Can someone get on the end of this? Well, they can keep possession of it now. Decides to shoot. Oh, he saved it well. To clear it away. Takakusa Kubo. And the throw-in forthcoming. Scott McTominay. Manuel Akanji. Can they add to their lead? Williams with the pass. Not a surefire goal. Giving it away. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. And playing advantage. And he has options available. Their turn to have the ball. In a decent position. Can they forge ahead? And the goal disallowed. You can see why. Offside, Stuart.
Yeah, and I think he knew as well. Immediately looked over his shoulder to check for the linesman.
Oh, that was a dreadful tackle. Will it happen for them? Can they forge ahead? Oh, he really bruised the crossbar. Well, he tried in vain to get himself back on side.
Well, he needs to show greater awareness there and hold on to the ball a fraction longer.
Moore. Looks more than decent. Surely. And it's in! They're back in front. Stunning scenes here.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
So on with the match. 2-1 is the scoreline. What's going to happen next? Gabriel. Bruno Fernandes has it. Chance to cross. Well, the power was there. Not really the placement, however. Goal kick. There will be 1 minute added on at the end. Might lead to a chance. Decent chance. He's blocked it. Well, that'll be a corner. A goal here would really change the complexion of this match. And the whistle is sounded. Away they go again. Second half is underway here. Now he must favour the cross. Really incisive defending.
Well, that was a case of what might have been.
Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Opportunity here. It's gone in! Well, they're really in the mode here. Can they be stopped?
Well, let's have another look at this, because he does really well to pick the right pass here, and he makes the finish look so easy. What a good goal that is.
So on with the action, and 3-1 the scoreline at the moment. What's the verdict going to be? You certainly can't fault them for trying as they keep the pressure on.
Well, that was a decent effort, and you just sense the goals coming here.
Scott McTominay. Decisive pass. Well, it was close, but offside nonetheless.
Well, it's a matter of inches there, but he just went a fraction too early.
Oh, fine play, and maybe it'll set something up. Opportunity here. And there it is! Another goal, and surely there's no way back from this now.
Well, as you can see, he's a dangerous runner with the ball. He has such good balance and pace. That's a top-class goal, isn't it?
Goals in plentiful supply. 4-1 currently. Fernandes. And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. Plenty of support here. James Garner. Oh, not a great challenge at all there. Well, it would have been a special, memorable goal had it gone in.
Yeah, that really did deserve a goal. What a good strike that was.
Oh, the keeper needed to do an awful lot better. And that's a brilliant save, making amends for the earlier mistake.
Well, he's redeemed himself there after that howler.
Appear to be in two minds. And that's a decent bit of goalkeeping. It's one corner after another. And the counter-attack looks on. Well, that wasn't a great challenge. We saw what he was trying.
Not sure what he was thinking there.
And halted in his tracks. Nice looking pass. Throw-in has been awarded. Mohamed Ihataren. Watanabe. Now with Ihataren. And a strong tackle. Can he find the right pass? Nicely timed tackle. There was the chance they could get caught out on the break here. Can they turn it into something? Oh, surely! Well, body in the way. Still a chance. An excellent save to bring that counter-attack to an end.
Great play, good shot and an excellent save. That was good football all round, wasn't it?
Spot on with that tackle. Very alertly winning back possession. Fernandes. Five minutes left. And cutting in field. He's in with a chance. And a precise challenge just when it was required.
That was a vital challenge. Brilliant stuff.
Walking a tightrope here. Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. Long-range effort. And a fine stop to turn the ball away. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. And that's not what you want to be doing when you've already been booked. Into the box it goes. Oh, that is absolutely magnificent. Audacious and outrageous. What a goal it was. One that all football lovers will appreciate. A goal to get the blood flowing. And snuffed out the danger immediately. Not showing good vision. And there it is, the full-time whistle here, and it's a victory for the visitors.
It was fairly comfortable in the end because they were tactically...
Opportunity here. And there it is! Another goal! And surely there's no way back from this now. Opportunity here. Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. I'm Derek Ray, ready to bring you match commentary, and alongside me is Stuart Robson. And if this game lives up to its billing, we're in for a riveting occasion. Tell us about your pre-match thoughts.
Well, the atmosphere is building nicely here.
And striking it, and a solid stop there. Short corner taken, and firing it to the near post. Well, in fact, a good but straightforward claim by the keeper. Zielinski. Strong challenge. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. Opportunity. Shot blocked, but still alive. Oh, it might be. And a goal! Just what the fans wanted to see. The ideal way to begin.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And from there, he never looked like missing. That's a lovely goal.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Cynical would normally be yellow. Zielinski. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. Granit Xhaka. An impressive run. Well, not much doubt about that decision. Free kick. Delivered into the box. It's a weighted pass. Super stop.
Well, you won't see too many better blocks than that.
Throw-ins given. Razio. Scott McTominay. Might work out. Oh, what a save! And taken short. This looks interesting. And a goal! They've added to the lead. Much needed security.
Well, here's another look at it. Certainly delivery into the box couldn't have been any better. And then the shot could not be hit any better. Struck with such venom. Great goal.
So back underway with the scoreline standing at 2-0. Kubo. Just cutting off the supply. Granit Xhaka. Now options are plenty. Good save. Might finish now. And reacting almost instinctively. Great defending.
Well, without that interception, I think they were in.
Now the quick counter-attack could be on. And the challenge ill-advised. Grimaldo. Well, making considerable progress with the ball. Oh, look at this. A tremendous run. Can he do it? Oh, can't miss. He had to score, and he does.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a simple finish in the end. But where was the defending? That's just not good enough.
So on with the game, but I do wonder, has this match already slipped away from them? Well, an illegal challenge there. Well, deciding that the yellow card was appropriate on this occasion.
Well, they can't afford any more reckless play like that, can they?
Keeper didn't have to think too much about it.
Yeah, he'll be disappointed with himself there. What a wasted opportunity.
Can he find the right pass? Decent pass, and the chance is on. Splendid challenge, that.
Well, defending doesn't get much better than that.
Ryan Cherki. If you're wondering about stoppage time, 1 minute to be added on. Now the managers will now deliver their... So the referee's whistle as the action is restarted. Could be menacing. Zielinski. And a goal kick forthcoming. Well, they've lost the ball. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. But nothing comes of it. Chance maybe to use their counter-attacking ability to good effect. McTominay. Can he put it away? And nearly a goal after that breathtaking move.
Well, that was counter-attacking football at its very best. Unfortunately, they just couldn't finish it off. This has been a really good performance, as you can see. They've created numerous chances, they're winning the game comfortably, and they could go on and score more. This could get really embarrassing.
And the referee blows the whistle. It is a free kick. And passing it well. So out over the byline and a corner.
Yeah, that was fairly emphatic.
He's been a joy to watch, no two ways about that. But the manager bringing on a fresh player now. Well, the keeper is happy, the bar was there. A bit disappointing in the end. Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. And the flag is up, offside.
Well, that's just a lack of awareness. He was clearly in an offside position.
Riyad Mahrez. Well, we're into the final half hour. He's in behind. A goal! An exceptional performance this. 4 to the good now.
Well, he wasn't going to waste this chance. 1v1 against the keeper, and he slots it away with great confidence. That's a good finish.
And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0. Decent position. Spot on with that tackle. Now counter-attacking possibilities. And a disappointing end to that. Pedro. He's in here. A goal! How about that? He's put it away to make it a hat-trick.
Well, here's the goal again, and what a wonderfully weighted pass this is. And the finish showed great composure. Just to lift it over the goalkeeper. That's a lovely goal. Well, that's just what Arteta wanted. He has to be happy with this performance.
My goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. Fernandes. Not an especially strong challenge. The referee has given a corner. Playing it in. Can they do it? Wonderful block. A goal here, giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it.
Well, as the replay shows, this is all about his ability to find space in the box, which then makes the finish look so much easier. That's good play from him.
A glut of goals. 5-1 it is. Oh, he looks threatening. Brilliantly blocked. Well, not an effort for his own personal scrapbook. They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Short corner it is. Mahrez inside. And foiled by Van Dijk. Oh, could be an opportunity here. He's in with a chance. Ihataren. Counter-attacking possibilities. Just needs to stay calm. A goal! We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest.
Well, as you can see, the defending is all over the place. That's far too easy for the attackers. The goalkeeper's got absolutely no chance there.
So the match has restarted, but you do feel that is that. Granit Xhaka. It's with Gabriel. Well, the threat could be there. Oh, you don't want to lose the ball in that position. And he couldn't quite get himself back on side, Stuart.
Well, as a player, you need to be able to change your mind. But he wasn't able to, and that's a poor pass.
It's a neat move. Donovan! There it is! A fantastic goal, and no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, just look at his movement. He knows exactly how to find space, and it's also a tidy finish. That's a nice goal.
Virgil van Dijk. And there it is, the full-time whistle here, and it's a victory for the visitors.
Well, in terms of possession and chances created, they were second best. But they kept plugging away and got a very good win in the end.
It's a neat move. Donovan! There it is! Really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest. Just needs to stay calm. A goal! We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest. Can he do it? Oh, can't miss. He had... Can he do it? Oh, can't miss. He had to score, and he does. Can he do it? And taken short. This looks interesting. And a goal! They've added to the... And taken short. This looks interesting. And a goal! They've added to the lead. Much needed security. This looks interesting. This looks interesting. And a goal! They've added to the lead. Much needed security. This looks interesting. This looks interesting. And a goal! They've added to the lead. Much needed security. This looks interesting. And a goal! They've added to the lead. Much needed security. And taken short. This looks interesting. And taken short. This looks interesting. And a goal! They've added to the lead. Much needed security. And taken short. This looks... And taken short. Oh, it might be! And a goal! Oh, it might be! And a goal! Just what the fans wanted to see. The ideal way to begin. Oh, it might be! And a goal! Just what the fans wanted to see. The ideal way to begin. Oh, it might be! And a goal! Just what the fans wanted to see. The ideal way to begin. Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. My name's Derek Ray and delighted to have alongside me as usual on these occasions, Stuart Robson. And if this game lives up to its billing, we're in for a riveting occasion. What are your expectations for today?
Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, hitting the opposition back, playing the ball forward and regaining possession.
Oh wait, Stuart, they might score! A fantastic hands to deny that effort!
Ah, that should have been a goal, but what a save that was.
And very nicely positioned to win it back. And And that's very intelligent play to win back possession. And foul it is then. Delivered into the box. James Garner. Wasn't a very subtle intervention, was it? Well, a fraction wide, but he planted the seed of fear in the mind of the keeper, I think.
Well, that was an excellent strike. So close to being a really top-class free kick.
Well, if you're the opposing defender, you've really got to keep a weather eye on Erling Haaland. What are you expecting to see from him in this game, Stuart?
Well, he's a good technician, a clever mover and a decent athlete. But it's his power when shooting that makes him a top-class player. He's so dangerous.
Razziu. Akanji has it. Snuffing out the danger. Oh, that's a super piece of defending.
They got everything right there.
That's good refereeing advantage. Well, it clearly was deflected, so it will be their throw-in. Zielinski. Now with Morton. Good work to regain possession. Kenny Dalglish. Scott McTominay. Oh, that's a clever ball. Is this the moment? And a goal! Down to 10, but don't write them off just yet. 1-0.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
So underway again here. 1-0 the score. Now with Semenyo. Well, doesn't get away with it. Free kick given. Referee had a good view of that one. Oh, super goalkeeping. Fingertips in this case. Who's going to get on the end of it? Andre Razziu. And intercepted there.
Well, that's hard to play against. They could be in here.
Credit to them for winning back possession. Oh, to level the match. Monster piece of defending. Well, trailing, but plenty of time left and a corner coming up.
Well, just listen to the fans. They know this is a big chance here.
Brilliantly blocked. And they keep it moving. This could square the game. But the keeper has his say. And how important could that be in the grand scheme of things?
Well, that was a big chance. And really, he should have taken that.
And the chance is on. Oh, big moment. Has to score. And he finds the net. He could hardly miss.
Well, just look at the defending here. They've made it so easy for him in the end. That's just not good enough.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Letting the play flow. Fernandes. Well, made it look routine, but read it well. Zielinski. Intercepted at the right time.
Yeah, right place at the right time there. Good defending.
And so it is. So back underway here into the second half. Holland, unable to get himself back onside here.
Well, he was always going to be offside. That was the wrong option.
Fernandes. Can he get one back? Oh, no, is the answer. It was a gilt-edged opportunity. He couldn't avail himself of it.
You have to say that's a big chance missed. He had to score there. That makes it difficult now.
He's won the ball. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Able to close down the shot.
That really is a good block.
Well, he needs to be careful here. Oh, it comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that. And a timely intervention. Decent idea. And the keeper more than equal to the task. Playing it short. Good-looking cross. Well, the header at least made the goalkeeper think. Possession one. Might be onto something. That is not going to do. Well wide of the target. Regained possession. Could be troublesome. Corner given.
Well, they haven't seen too many chances, but the crowd sensing this could be a turning point. They need a goal here.
Trying to deliver it accurately. Well, all manner of movement around the goalkeeper, but stuck to his task. Flowing here. It's a shame that he couldn't find the target from there.
Well, it was a chance to get back into the game, but overall, Pep Guardiola knows his team haven't been good enough at the key moments.
Just 15 minutes remaining. Clean challenge. Can he find the right pass? A real opening now. And there it is! Still life left in this game. And they have the momentum now.
Well, as you can see here, Fernandes gets beyond the challenge of the defender, and Fernandes does the rest. He hits through the back of the ball with such power. What a great finish that is.
So back underway. Intriguing contest this, given the 2-1 scoreline. Here they come, still pressing for an equaliser. This could level it, but denied by the keeper. And at this late stage of the proceedings, it could be highly significant.
Well, it could be a huge moment, Derek. So little time left now.
Sending it in. And he didn't miss by all that much with the header, just a little bit off target.
Pep must be wondering now, is it going to be one of those days for his team?
Challenge. Well, good idea. Bruno Fernandes. Terrific block there. Just can't get it past them. So a personnel change then. Trying to pick out a teammate. That was never likely to trouble the keeper. And the referee has decided to add on a minimum of 5 minutes. Granit Xhaka. And teammates around him. Looking it! could square the game. And it has! Since late excitement. And no wonder they're jumping for joy as we speak. So underway again, and it's a story of parity. 2 goals apiece in this one. A goal here might win it. And players waiting in the centre. Can they forge ahead? And a good take under duress there. Well, that's it for the 90 minutes. Well, they've given us 90 minutes of excitement. Now for more drama. And a chance for the lead. Marvellous anticipation. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. Must take the lead here. Mohamed Ihataren. This could be troublesome. And the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save. Short corner favoured. Searching for the angle. Well, just a whisker wide of the post. Not a bad effort at all. Wants to attack from the wide areas. Oh, that's brilliant play. Cutting in. Oh, good effort, but he's placed it wide.
Well, the visitors very much dictating the tempo over the last 15 minutes or so and have got the ball into some really good positions. You just feel it's only a matter of time before they get their goal.
Indeed, perhaps they can cash in again. Let's see. Oh, it's a goal! Playing a man short doesn't seem to bother them. They hit the front.
Well, here's the replay. He's done really well to get his head up and pick somebody out with that cutback. But there's still plenty to do from here. He hits it so well, though. Lots of pace, lots of power, and the keeper just can't react in time. It's a great strike.
That's it. Half-time in extra time. And so they continue, with the fatigue factor surely creeping in. Chance to cross. This could finish it. And in all likelihood, that is game over. So little time left for a response.
Well, as you can see, his movement is really good, which then makes the finish look easy. That's a decent goal, that's for sure.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Fernandes. Good through ball. Garner. Now, options are plenty, but they took care of the situation defensively. Quick counter could be on. Opportunity. Flag raised for offside. Well, 5 minutes remaining in this, the second period of extra time. And a timely intervention. Bruno Fernandes. Semenyo. Well, let's see about the cross. Oh, what a stop! Played over. Oh, it's in! And it goes down as an own goal by the keeper.
Well, let's take another look, because that's not what we want to see. That's just outrageous.
And so the final whistle here. The visitors come out on top, Stuart.
There wasn't much in it, to be honest. Really competitive game with chances at both.
Well, let's see about the cross. Oh, what a stop! Well, let's see about the cross. Oh, what a stop! Well, let's see about the cross. Oh, what a stop! This could finish it! And in all likelihood... Indeed, perhaps they can cash in again, let's see. Oh, it's a goal! Playing a man short doesn't seem to bother them. They hit the front. Oh, that's a clever ball. Is this the moment? And a goal! Down to 10, but don't write them off just yet. Oh, that's a clever ball. Oh, that's a clever ball. Oh, that... Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical and technical analysis, it's Stuart Robson. And we can't wait for this one to start with justifiable cause. How do you see the match going, Stuart?
Well, both teams know they need to start the game well here. Try to dominate the midfield area and get their creative players on the ball. This should be an interesting...
That will he pay the price for that? Delivered into the box, and an effective clearance. Plenty of support here. Big chance. Oh, can you believe this? They forged ahead, undeterred by the fact that they're down to 10. This is inspirational stuff.
Well, he makes this look easy, doesn't he? But I can assure you, this takes a lot of skill to perfect. What a very good finish this is.
And back underway, 1-0 it is. Bruno Fernandes. Takafusa Kubo. Oh, good-looking run. Oh, he's got to it!
Well, I always fancied him to save that one. He's really good in those situations.
Going short. Had to win the ball. Another corner following on from the last one. Oh, good idea. Is this the moment? Splendid defending. James Garner. No advantage with them. Referee says play on. Well, there was no advantage. Free kick it'll be. Now in a more than decent position. Plenty of support here. And the flag has gone up. Offside. Got away from Xhaka. McTominay. Real chance. Looked like a certain goal, but that's a great challenge.
Well, he really did get his team out of trouble there.
Antoine Semenyo. Really committed himself to the tackle, and a throw in now. And the chance slips away. Watanabe. A really risky challenge. And he read it well. Oh, tremendous vision. And he has options available. And he couldn't worry the keeper with that effort. Might be a chance to break. Well, a cynical foul, no question. Kubo. Options in the centre. And a clever piece of defending. Useful ball. Oh, what an opportunity. And the keeper quickly off his line, dealt with it brilliantly. And moving it forward. Well, that's as good a challenge as you're likely to see. Chance for the leveller. That is not going to do. Well wide of the target. Tristan Blackman. Kenny Dalglish. Plays with a positional sense that is second to none. Can they set up a chance? Real chance. And a goal! Cause for celebrations again. 2 in front.
Well, he puts it away really well, as you can see. But you'd expect him to score from that range, but they all count.
The first half here comes to an end.
That is the one. That's no, that's it. Yeah. That is the one. That's no, that's it. Yeah. That is the one. That's
And away they go again. The second half is up and running. Haaland. Well, that's how to hit them. Not quite accurate enough, though. Doesn't have to do it on his own. Oh, big moment! And the keeper more than equal to it. Oh, he's lost possession of the ball. Erling Haaland! The save was a good one. Corner kick played in. They must clear their lines quickly. Can they get one back? Did he really make that save? Gigi Buffon. Delivering it. Is he going to score? And holds on to it confidently. "30 minutes to go then." Went in strongly to win the ball. He has teammates around him. Good through ball. The cross work out for them. And never quite had the header on the target. Blackman. And good use of advantage. The referee allowing play to continue. Morton. Well, that wasn't a great challenge. Well, sitting deep and just trying to form a really coherent block.
They're just too passive with their defending now.
Well, spot on with that challenge. Now he must favour the cross. Real chance. Well, it was close to the target, but close isn't good enough, really. He's been influential today, but the manager decides to make a personnel switch at this point. And support available. And space to exploit, maybe. Oh, surely! And a goal! That's his brace! They just can't keep him quiet!
Well, it's great awareness of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure with a finish. That's a clever goal.
Is this going to be a thrashing? 3-0 now. Bruno Fernandes. James Garner. Now, who can he play it to? Well, he certainly caused all of that, but was never going to trouble the keeper in the end. Goal kick it is. Tsuyoshi Watanabe. 10 minutes to go then. Blackman. Now with Morton. Andre Ratsiu. Morton. Can he finish? Oh, in it goes! Now he has his hat-trick. A special moment for him.
Well, just look at this again. He moves the ball quickly, he gets beyond his marker, and he keeps his composure. It's an excellent finish.
So underway again, but to my mind, this game is now as good as over. Holland. And the referee allowing advantage to accrue to them. Crucial piece of defending.
Well, that's how to defend in those situations.
Might do damage on the break. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Well, the electronic board showing 3 additional minutes. Could be. Nicely blocked. Opportunity in the wide area. And so the referee blows for full time, and it goes down as a victory for the visitors.
What a good performance that was. They did most things right, and their attacking play was inventive and had a real cutting edge.
Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting next to me here on the commentary gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham United midfield man, Stuart Robson. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. How do you see the match going, Stuart?
The scene is set, two good teams, great playing surface and a vibrant atmosphere. It has all the ingredients for a really exciting game.
Mahrez. Nicely timed tackle. This is how it looks for the home side. Gigi Buffon gets the nod in goal. Scott McTominay starts alongside Piotr Zielinski in central midfield. And leading the line today, Kenny Dalglish. Oh, genuine chance. Well, that's how to hit them. Not quite accurate enough, though. And the starting lineup for the Pirates. Oliver Kahn stands between the posts. Marcelo starts with Trent Alexander-Arnold in the fullback positions. Bruno Guimaraes plays with Casemiro in the centre of the pitch. And in attack, Hristo Stoichkov starts alongside Emilio Butragueño. Pirates moving the ball forwards. What can they do from here? Can he put them in front? Yes is the emphatic answer. And you have to say it was on the cards. So two substitutes to come on in one go. Can he play it in? Could be menacing. And a confident clearance.
He's just cleared the danger for now.
Well, it certainly is a big day for him as he brings up the half-century mark in terms of appearances for the club.
Yes, he's one of those players you love to have in your squad. The sort of player the manager can depend on to give a solid performance week in, week out. It's a great achievement for him.
Clear to see who got the last touch, so a throw-in it'll be. And a goal kick forthcoming. Effective piece of pressing. Zielinski. Oh, it might be. Oh, fearless. And the corner here. That might boost their hopes. Take it short. Cutting in. It looked as though it had a chance of going in for the equaliser.
It was close. It was a decent effort. Just need to keep plugging away now, and surely the goal will come.
Stoichkov. Hristo Stoichkov. Splendid block.
Well, it's great awareness, bravery and clever positioning.
Can he find the right pass? Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Donovan. Oh, good vision from Donovan. Oh, good finish. Oh, he's missed it.
Well, he'll be very disappointed with that. He should be scoring from there.
Well, getting close to the half-time interval, and the story so far, they're not really making home advantage count. Your take?
Well, I've been a little disappointed with their attacking play. It's all been a bit too slow. If they can...
Oh, opportunity here, Stuart. Opportunity was there to increase their lead.
Well, has that just let them off the hook?
And I suppose a booking was inevitable.
Yeah, he couldn't let that go, could he?
An example of how to press. The referee has a decision to make. Moving it nicely in search of a leveller. And this to level it. On a solid piece of goalkeeping. Well, the short corner routine. Cutting his way inside. Great defending here. And veering in. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. There will be 1 minute added on at the end. That is that for the first half here. So the second half begins. Who will steal the show? Razziu. Mahrez. Top-class defending. Rodrigo. Who wants to make a challenge? Decent position. Now Casemiro. Oh, did so well to deny him. Trying to pick out a teammate. Not troubling the keeper. Buffon needs to dispose of it. Well, things pretty much going to plan for Emilio Butragueño on the strength of his first half performance. How would you sum it up? And the keeper did well to get there first. What can he do with it now? The cross is on. Timely intervention. Zielinski. Plenty of support here. Chance to finish. And it's a goal. Level again. What a match this is turning out to be.
Well, let's look at this again. He's done superbly well to pick out a teammate here, while the movement in the box is equal to it. It's such good timing. What a goal.
So back underway. 1 goal apiece here. Oh, not a great challenge at all there.
Well, I think it's fair to say Arteta doesn't agree with that decision, does he?
Far from textbook defending. Well, he couldn't quite hit the target, Stuart.
Well, it's a decent effort, but I don't think it was ever going to trouble the goalkeeper.
Riyad Mahrez. Nicely cut out. Stoichkov. Oh, excellent goalkeeping! And they will make the change now. And taken short. Another corner. Played over. Simple save for Gigi Buffon. possession. Regueño. Can they do it? Oh, he saved it well. Can he deliver it with accuracy? Well, given the position he found himself in, he really should be testing the keeper. Superb opportunity squandered. Zielinski. Forward they go again. Can they win this? And the flag does go up offside. Just 10 minutes to go. Well-timed tackle. Nicely timed tackle.
Well, the fans are making so much noise here. They believe the winner's coming, but it needs a moment of inspiration for one of those players out on the
Oh,
pitch.
hang on, Stuart, look at this. A goal! At this stage of the game, it might be decisive. And just look at their supporters. Back underway here. Can they hold on to their lead? Guimaraes. As far as stoppage time is concerned, 3 minutes here. That's a good-looking ball. And a good take under duress there. Zielinski. Useful position they're in. Well, it came to nothing in the end. And there it is, the final whistle. The home fans are going to be happy with this result.
Sometimes it takes a while to eventually get the better.
Oh, hang on, Stuart, look at this. And a goal! At this stage of the game, it might be decisive. And just look at their supporters. Of support here. Chance to finish. And it's a goal. Level again. What a match this is turning out to be. Plenty of support here.